National Hot Dog Day, National Sunglasses Day, National Witch Hazel Day. Why is that a thing? Where did this whole thing come from? Who picks these days? Explain it to me.
Take it easy. I've got all the answers. Welcome to By the Way Today Is. Hey, Kate, what you got going on over there? You look like you're deep in thought today.
Yeah, I'm trying to get the scoop on a few things.
Trying to get the scoop on a few things.
Yeah.
Anything specific?
Yeah, I've been spying on the neighbors.
Well, that was something I was not expecting and probably don't want to know about.
What are they doing up at all hours of the night? I want to know.
They're probably preparing for today, honestly, because today is November 11th, which is National Sundae Day, Ice Cream Sundae Day.
National Sunday Day?
Sundae Day.
Sunday Day.
We might be able to use that in our tongue twister day.
Oh, there's a tongue twister day, you say?
Oh, there is. I think it's a few days from now.
Well, that's good to know.
It is.
I need to prepare myself.
You better prepare because we're going to be talking about tongue twister day. But today is National Sundae Day. And I'm going to ask you, what's your ideal topping on an ice cream sundae? Toppings. If you were to make the perfect ice cream sundae.
Okay. You know I love the peanut butter stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So it would be the peanut butter, just a little bit of chocolate, and then whipped cream.
How much?
A lot. Like, I'm Leslie Nope. Whipped cream in it over here. If you think you put enough on, you did not. You're not even close. Put more on. And then sprinkled with chopped up nuts.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. And some hot fudge mixed in there. Oh, yeah. That's a good sundae.
There's your dream sundae. And I will tell everybody that you had a $17 ice cream sundae in Las Vegas this year.
Yes, I did.
And would you say that was the best one you've ever had?
It was pretty stinking amazing.
A $17 ice cream sundae.
It was peanut butter one too.
And I scoffed at the price, but they were definitely worth it. So if you're in Las Vegas,
So much
definitely
whipped
seek
cream.
out the $17 ice cream sundae.
There was so much whipped cream. I think
there was too much for you.
No, there wasn't. What are you talking about?
That's crazy talk.
It did have a sugar daddy in it though.
It did.
Oh, so good.
It did. So let's get into our by the way fact. The largest ice cream sundae ever. So I think we did this with our nacho episode. How many pounds do you think the largest ice cream sundae weighed?
I was so off with the nachos.
And if it gives you any context, they made it in Alberta, Canada in 1988.
Oh my goodness. You know those Canadians.
Yeah.
Those Canadians and their and their sundaes. I'm gonna say it weighed 2,000 pounds.
You are not doing good at guessing games.
Darn
It weighed
all.
55,000 pounds.
How am I supposed to know it was going to weigh 55,000 pounds? That's ridiculous. What do you do with 55,000 pounds of sundae?
I want to know how. I mean,
There's
they must have made
people in Canada alone to eat a 55,000 pound sundae. What are they doing?
eating a lot of ice cream sundaes.
Goodness.
I'm guessing that's the national dessert of Canada.
I guess
If it's not, it should be, because they're probably still eating it however many years later, 30 years later, 34 years. I'd love to know if there's any of that left. But ice cream sundaes, where they got their start from, it's a point of debate. There's a lot of contention, and there's multiple cities in the United States that say they came up with the first ice cream sundae. A couple of the cities are Two Rivers, Wisconsin, Evanston, Illinois, Plainfield, Illinois, Buffalo, New York, and Ithaca, New York.
Oh, Buffalo and Ithaca? Those are around our old stomping grounds there.
State New York. So there is 5 cities that claim to have had the first ice cream sundae.
I give it to Ithaca.
Well, we'll see. I've listed 3 of them here because these are the more interesting ones that make an interesting claim to it. So first I'll talk about Two Rivers, Wisconsin. They make one of the claims. And so the story from Two Rivers is that in 1881, a man named George Hallower asked the owner of a soda fountain, whose name was Edward Berners, to put out some of the chocolate syrup that he used on ice cream sodas over his bowl of ice cream. So he was just basically coming up with something new. They put syrup in the soda, so he said, let's put it on my ice cream instead. And he did that. He loved it, let other people try it, and so it was a hit. And then this guy at the soda fountain, Ed Berners, he started to sell them, but only on Sundays, because that was the day that they could not sell ice cream soda.
Why couldn't
it was a thing back then.
You couldn't have soda on Sundays?
The carbonation, no.
It's the devil's drink.
Back then, that's what they thought. So there was no, and that was why he wanted, I love that chocolate. I can have ice cream. Let's just put it on the ice cream. So he'd only serve them on Sundays. They cost a nickel for this little bowl of ice cream with chocolate syrup on it. And then when this guy died, the Chicago Tribune ran an obituary that was titled, "Man who made first ice cream sundae is dead." So that's their claim.
What a
very
title.
Straightforward title to a obituary. If it's an obituary, do you have to say that they're dead?
He's dead, guys.
That's why you're reading the obituaries. The people are dead. You already know that. All right, so now that's Two Rivers, Wisconsin. Now Evanston, Illinois, and this is what I was talking about. They also had a blue law passed against selling the soda used for ice cream sodas on Sundays, because they would sometimes use the soda to disguise whiskey, which was already not able to be sold on Sundays. So they were really trying to double down on keeping the whiskey out.
Devils, man. That's a double devil.
They were very devious.
Soda and whiskey on a Sunday?
How dare they? So to get around that law, soda shops started selling the treat without the soda, which is essentially just an ice cream sundae. And because it could only be sold on Sunday, that's where it got its name, and that's what they called it in Evanston, Illinois, was the Sundae. So again, these are all, basically they got their start on Sundays, which is where they keep the name. Every place where I read about where they started was on a Sunday. And then we go to Ithaca, New York. They are the only town that has the documented proof of it. On April 5th, 1892, there was a newspaper clipping that you can go online and see with an ad from a local pharmacy called Platt and Colt. And the ad said, "Strawberry sundae made and served exactly right at the soda fountain of Platt and Colt." And this was 2 days after he made the sundae with strawberry syrup on it. So apparently it was so popular, he put an ad out and says, "Come get a strawberry sundae."
There's no other place that I want to eat a sundae at a place called Platt and Colt.
Platt and Colt.
Platt and Colt.
So they actually have a plaque up in Ithaca that says they are the home of ice cream sundaes.
What did I say? I told you I gave it to Ithaca. I knew even before you told me all the facts that it was Ithaca.
So you can choose. You can look up the stories of the other couple cities. So basically it originated in the late 1800s, and it originated because of the blue laws that pretty much every state had at that time. And because they were trying to help with the prohibition and keeping alcohol out of their towns.
That's crazy that we have prohibition to thank for Sundays. In every story, that's the moral of the story. You have Sundays because we used to not be able to drink alcohol, and the only way we could cope on Sunday was to stuff our faces with some sugar and chocolate and maybe some strawberries.
If you're in Ithaca.
Give us some alcohol, please.
So that's the story of ice cream sundaes and where they came from. How are we going to celebrate? Well, if you have a soda fountain in your town, go there, because you're going to get a very authentic sundae.
Especially if it's called the Platt and Colt.
If the Platt and Colt is still in Ithaca, definitely go there. But if not, just buy the ingredients and make yourself a Kate sundae if that one sounds appealing to you. If not, make your own with your favorite ingredients. It's a delicious day to celebrate.
Delicious.
Very delicious. So that's our episode for today. Go to bythewaytodayis.com to find out more information about our podcast and subscribe, and we'll talk to you tomorrow with a new day to celebrate.
Bye. Remember to subscribe, rate, and review our show. You can download new episodes daily to hear what day we are all celebrating and how we can celebrate it. And be sure to share your favorite episode with your favorite person so you guys can celebrate together.